From the heart of Broadway, across the nation and around the world, it's The Late Show with David Letterman. Hi, Emma Stone. From Comedy Central's Nathan For You, Nathan Fielder. And the music from American authors. Plus Paul Schaefer with the CBS Orchestra. I'm Alan Calder. And now, the man Archie Andrews was defending. David Letterman.
Thank you. Well, welcome to the show. Okay. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Okay. That's very nice of you, meaningful. Thank you very much. I was talking to the audience earlier. Last night here in New York City, where the weather was crazy. Paul?
Nuts.
Thunder? Oh, my God, rattling around the city. Lightning, a lot of lightning strikes. And lightning here in New York City will hit the tallest structure. For example, the brand new Freedom 1 Tower, struck by lightning. Empire State Building, struck by lightning. Mayor de Blasio, struck by lightning. He's huge. He's gigantesque. Yeah, this Mayor de Blasio, Paul and I don't know anything about him other than that he's freakishly tall, right?
That's all I know.
You ever met the guy?
No, I haven't met him yet.
I haven't met him. He's not been on the show. I don't think he wants to come on the show.
Oh, where's that show?
Well, who does? But anyway, he's only been mayor for a couple of weeks, and he's vacationing in Italy for 3 weeks. While he's gone, the city will be run by Carmelo Anthony. That's how that works. You know where and this is exactly the way it was going to happen, and everybody knew it was going to happen. Chris Christie, the governor of New Jersey, is in Iowa campaigning at a big Iowa cookout. And because this is what you do if you want to be president. And he's out there all day telling people that the hot dog line is closed for a traffic study. And if you're... If you're attending this campaign cookout in Iowa, please, this is sort of like the running of the bulls in Pamplona. Do not get between the governor and the potato salad.
Oh, boy.
You know, it turns out to be a happening guy is that new Pope Francis. Woo! Yeah. He's now thinking about lifting the celibacy requirements for priests. That's right. The Pope is saying that priests can be in a marriage with a woman and have sex. Here, take a look at this special report about that on CNN.
Pope Francis has proposed repealing clerical celibacy, a practice which dates back to the beginning of the Catholic Church. The Pope made the announcement to a group of bishops today at the Vatican, then took several hours of questions.
When two people love each other very much, they become more than just good friends. Eventually, they might even get married and have a baby. The mommy and daddy make the baby together, but it grows inside the mommy.
Jeff Carmichael, CNN.
So if a priest sees somebody out there in the crowd that he likes, he might send over some communion wine.
That's right there. That little lady over there.
Priests having sex. Can you believe that?
That's hard to believe.
All right. Okay.
They promised.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of weird, odd things, Chipotle, you go to Chipotle, you get a nice meal, you know. A couple in Delaware went to Chipotle, and they go up on the roof, and they're having sex on the roof of Chipotle. Yeah, I mean, imagine you're sitting there trying to enjoy your burrito, and it's at the thump, thump, bang, bang. What? Well, today, the same couple were caught having sex in that giant bucket at KFC. That's right. That's right, the giant bucket. I mean, come on, who hasn't had sex at Chipotle, for God's sakes? Well, yeah, that's right, you haven't had... What are you supposed to do while they're getting your table ready?
Right.
You know what's fun? I don't know when this started, maybe in the 70s, but it's a fun thing and it's a good thing and it raises money and people's awareness. The New York City Fire Department puts out a calendar of their hunky firemen, you know?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, well, the new one has been published. Here, take a look.
The FDNY calendar is here, and it's sizzling hot. A full year of shirtless, hunky heroes. Also available, the companion calendar. Just the shirts. All the sexy, stylish shirts the firefighters weren't wearing. Smokin'. The FDNY, the calendar people.
Hey, you know, we were talking to our friend Biff Henderson before the show. He had knee replacement surgery. Guess who else just had knee replacement surgery? George W. Bush. Oh. Knee replacement surgery apparently is doing just fine. He was very worried about this because he was afraid they would not be able to find a donor. It's a very expensive operation, but not as expensive as Operation Iraqi Freedom. Not as expensive as that. Dick Cheney, all know Dick Boom Boom Cheney. He is saying that President President Barack Obama is the worst president in his lifetime. So apparently when they took out Cheney's heart, they also removed his sense of irony. Hey, listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. Here's great news. According to a new study, the #1 hospital in New York City is New York Presbyterian University Hospital of Columbia and Cornell. How about that? Now, this is something I've known for about 13 years because these are the boys that took my heart out and fixed it all up. I was on the machine for 42 minutes. Look at me, I'm fine.
Well,
I'm fine. 13 years ago. a beautiful place, and God forbid you have to go to a hospital, but if you got to go to a hospital, this is the one to go to. Look at how nice it is. Take a look at that. No, wait a minute. No, that's Derek Jeter's house. Yeah. Now, stop that. Come on, quit screwing around. Here is the hospital. Let's take a look. Forget it. That's Osama bin Laden's place. George Clooney lives there now. Oh, by the way, how about last night, the big All-Star game, folks? Did you enjoy the big All-Star game? Wow. And it was the last All-Star game for Derek Jeter. And Derek Jeter, what a career, what a guy. The Yankee captain went out at the top of his game. Don't you hate guys who do that?
Ah.
And a woman in the audience at the All-Star game said to Derek Jeter, well, what are you going to do now that you're retiring? And he said, well, I'm going back to Cleveland.
I don't know what that kind of...
I don't know what happened there either, yeah. Of course, now let's take a look at a big week for Major League Baseball. Monday night, Home Run Derby. Home Run Derby. Last night, of course, the All-Star game. And tonight, Major League Baseball is going crazy. They're still not done. Look what's going on with Major League Baseball tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Way back! Way back! Back, 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 back! Gone!
The Kitty Cat Derby will continue in a moment, only on Animal Planet.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't need to tell you, it's Paul Schaefer. The lovely Emma Stone is on the program tonight. We'll be right back. Thank you very much, folks.
We're loaded out with the top 10 things said by a crazy customer service representative. And Emma Stone. Money-saving tip. When purchasing goods or services, pay less than the agreed-upon price. The Late Show is brought to you by the Volkswagen Turbocharged Sales Event. Visit VWDealer.com.
My mama said...
This is a delightful evening. A delightful show. I heard this. Do you know anything about a company called Comcast?
No, I don't know.
It's a cable company or something, right?
Yeah, I believe
it is.
so.
Do you folks know when I say Comcast what I'm talking about? Comcast?
Oh,
and are they evil? Do we hate them?
What?
And we hate it. Why do we hate them? Just because they're big and evil and we hate them? Oh, I know what it was I wanted to talk about.
Oh
my God. No, Mrs. Lincoln, he's fine.
Yeah. Tell you.
Honest to God, what was that? Huh? What was that?
Light bulb.
A light bulb where?
Behind you.
Whoa.
Down.
Down?
Yeah.
This one's okay. Is it one of these?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure. Well, why am I back here? This one's okay. This one's okay. What do you think? Which one was it?
Wait. We think it was from above and it fell into the skyline.
You see anything? Come on out here. I don't see it. Is it anything? It's over here.
One piece right above here that's pointing down.
Oh, yeah? You're going to need a step ladder. Should we wait till after the show or you want to do it now?
We can do it till after.
I'm Dave, by the way. Yeah. All right. Thanks. You think when you're a little kid, oh, one day I'll get my own show. It'll be a lot of fun.
Okay.
Now what do we do?
All right.
Top 10?
Okay, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Here's tonight's top 10 list. Let's go. Top 10 things said by a crazy customer service representative. You call in, you got a problem, you want some help from a customer representative.
Yeah.
Here's a guy from Comcast, wanted to get rid of Comcast, called in to talk to the customer representative. Listen to this. Listen to what they put this guy through.
All right.
He wanted to disconnect. Listen.
Okay.
Okay, we'd like to disconnect. We'd like to disconnect, please.
I'm just trying to figure out here what it is about Comcast service that you're not liking, that you're not wanting to keep. I mean, why is it that you don't want to keep that service?
This phone call is a really, actually amazing representative example of why I don't want to stay with Comcast. So can you please cancel their service?
That's right. All he wanted to do was disconnect. The guy wouldn't let him. He argued with him. Category, things said by a crazy customer service representative.
All right.
You don't want to waste your time talking to a crazy customer representative.
I wouldn't personally.
No, you want to get on there and take care of business.
You want a sane customer service
exactly.
representative.
Here we go, number 10. How'd you get this number? Number 9. For each question you ask, I'll remove an article of clothing. Number 8. Are you breaking up with me? Number 7. Hang on, spilled my beer. Number 6. Press 1 to speak to my alter ego, Super Tom. Number 5. To continue in Spanish, move to Mexico.
Right.
Number 4, excuse my whispering, I mustn't wake mother. Number 3, let's talk about my problems. Number 2, to access your account, I'll need your name, phone number, and inseam. And the number 1 thing said by a crazy customer service representative, what's your address? I'm coming over. Ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, the lovely Emma Stone will be here. I can hardly wait. Hey, beautiful Emma Stone out there on the red carpet. Our first guest, a very talented actress in a new movie entitled Magic in the Moonlight. What a lovely name for a lovely film with a lovely young star.
Oh, boy.
Yes. It opens in selected cities on July 25th. I just pray to God your city has been selected. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the lovely, the charming Emma Stone, everybody. Yeah.
I thought maybe you were going to remain standing.
Oh, would you like to? Fine. I was going to. All right. Yeah. Welcome.
Are we at the World Cup?
Welcome to Applauding for Dollars. Nice to see you. Boy, you look wonderful.
It's nice to see you.
And I saw this movie the other night. Oh, what a delightful experience that must have been. You're in the south of France.
Yep.
Beautiful scenery. You and Colin Firth, you must have enjoyed yourself a great deal.
I really did enjoy myself a great deal. Yeah. It was, I had never been to the south of France before. Have you spent much time in the south of France?
I've been to the south of France. I've not spent much time there, but I've been there 2 or 3 times. But just passing through on my way to Italy and stuff.
So it's just been it's a flyover place for you.
No, I was driving through. I travel without portfolio. But it deals with the the spiritualist movement, which was quite active in the 20s and 30s, I believe, is the time period?
Yeah, it's the late 20s, and Houdini was really on a
That's
crusade.
right. He was a crusade to expose spiritualists. Now, is this something that catches your attention, or that you know anything about, or you have any curiosity regarding?
Well, I didn't know much about Houdini and his crusade against, you know, fake mystics, but I was very into you know, the metaphysical realm.
Have you ever, you know,
Before.
Have you ever had, it has not been scientifically proven. That's the problem.
That's the entire problem.
Yeah, I've had experiences that I think are psychic, some things that you've probably had experiences.
Can you tell me about an experience you've had?
Someone, a very close friend of ours, sometimes passed away a couple of years ago. Sometimes I believe I am being contacted in very subtle, but the corridor of interest is so narrow that it could only be her.
What does she say to you?
She doesn't say anything to me.
What's she doing?
Things come to my head.
You're having thoughts in her voice?
No. No. Now, see, here's the problem.
Okay.
Because if you go much farther in this, unless you're full-blown nuts, it will become a mockery.
I'm full-blown nuts, Dave.
No, I'm the one who would be full-blown nuts. It's like this. It's like a tap on the shoulder, where a thought comes to you and you think, oh, that's right.
See,
and that's
it. Just amazing.
It's just barely perceptible, but I'm convinced it's her.
But you're open to it. I think it only happens to people who are remotely open to it. You know?
It happens to everybody. I mean, it's like, oh, where are my car keys? And then the dog barfs, and there they are. I mean, it's
that
like
is a beautiful example.
Thank you.
Of mysticism.
Now let's talk about
magic.
You've been an actress, professional, big-time actress since you were 15.
I don't know if I've been a big-time actress since I was 15.
Well, you certainly are.
Or if I am a big-time actress.
No, you are. Believe no, you are, and we both know it, and good for you.
Well,
but now what I'm always curious about is that's one side of life, and you've succeeded, and it's a lovely, fulfilling thing to do. What about the education? Did you get a high school diploma?
I got a GED.
All right. Okay.
Which stands for Good Enough Diploma. And my education was, I mean, I was homeschooled, so I learned about things like, you know, metaphysics, tuggings on my intuition. I learned about that the dog has always eaten the car keys.
Now you come back around
street smarts
to metaphysics. Now, have you had an inexplicable situation that you think was metaphysical?
I've had a few.
Like, give us an example.
Things materializing.
For example.
Well, there's a long family history with quarters. My grandfather leaves quarters.
Quarters.
And it's just amazing. It's him. It's absolutely him.
These are your late grandfather.
Yes.
And you find a quarter. Oh, I bet that's from Granddad.
Yes.
Right.
Who I never met, and it's exactly like that. It's that.
And what makes you think? What tangible information makes you think it is from Granddad?
There's so many. It's such a long story that you'd have to go to commercial 5 times. And roll to a clip and then come back and I'd still be telling the story. But it's him. You guys, it's him.
Okay.
I wish he'd do it right now, just because it would be a perfect button.
Well, it's fascinating. I would be more fascinated in this topic, not I'm talking about you, if it had ever been proven scientifically, but it has never been established scientifically.
But that's the joy of it. It's not, you know, it's not a logical thing. It's magical. It's this, you know, like ectoplasm.
What exactly? Ectoplasm.
I don't know how I segued into it. It comes up in the movie.
It comes up in the movie, ectoplasm.
Yeah.
Now, what is ectoplasm?
Ectoplasm is a milky substance that indicates someone has been there.
By the way, these people are awful.
You are awful.
These people just awful.
You're a bunch of nightmares.
That's
right. Applaud, though.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Now, how long were you in the south of France?
2 months.
Oh, man.
Yeah. It was on the way to Italy.
Yeah, the scenery is gorgeous, and the food, you can't get a bad meal there.
It's so beautiful. It's pretty amazing. I mean, after a while, you've had a lot of baguettes and a lot of butter and a lot of seafood.
Yeah. And what about Colin Firth? What kind of a fellow is he?
He's
the British actor.
He's a British actor.
Yeah. Wins a lot of awards and stuff.
So many awards.
Yeah.
He's tricked us all into believing that he is this charming, you know, lovely fellow, and he's really, you'll see, I think he's coming on your show.
Be here tomorrow night.
He's a
tool.
He's a nightmare. Yeah. He's a tool bag.
We'll be right back with Emma Stone, ladies and gentlemen. We think, I'll tell you something. Earlier in the show, a light in the theater popped, and we think that was our friend.
Do you really think that?
It hadn't occurred to me, but the production staff ran over and said that was probably our friend. And I think, looking back on it now, I think that's
promise
right.
You're not just goofing around, right?
I'm not goofing around.
Right.
Yes, I believe that's her.
I love this so much. I mean, I really do. I think this is I think we should all open our minds and our hearts to magic.
Well, I'll tell you why.
It does deserve applause.
You ever seen that David Copperfield? Oh, he's good.
Have you seen David Blaine?
Yeah, he's excellent.
The up-close magic? Oof.
I saw him. David Copperfield sawed a lady in half.
You saw him actually physically saw a lady in half? Is she okay? Who knows? Who cares?
Exactly. Exactly. Who cares? Not my problem.
We don't know that lady.
No, we don't know who that is.
No.
What are you doing the rest of the summer? You got things going. Boy, the last time you were here, you just come back from China, and you were just silly and goofy and exhausted. Are you okay now?
I feel much better now. Yeah, that was nearly 2 years ago.
That was a Spider-Man deal.
It was. It was.
So it was 2 years.
Yeah,
that's the good news. She's recovered.
No, we did another one. We just did another one a couple months ago, and it was, yeah. No, I'm fully recovered.
In the new one, are you dead in the new one?
Yeah, I died.
Yeah. Now,
spoiler if you haven't seen it.
Is it supposed to be, it's not a secret, is it a secret?
Well, I think now that it's out, it's not a secret, but it happened in the comic books.
Oh, in the comic
books. We did just tell everyone.
Screw it, then that's fine. Yeah.
I die in it.
Are you sorry to see that part of your, you played Spider-Girl?
I don't think I played Spider-Girl.
Yeah. Are you sorry to see that part of your life?
Well, I think I could show up in another one, popping lights and leaving coins.
Oh.
Just a thought.
When you write your biography, do me a favor, please entitle it Emma Stone, Poppin' Lights and Leavin' Coins. Or Poppin' Lights and Leavin' Coins, the Emma Stone story.
It's the perfect title.
Absolutely.
Thank you for that.
You're quite welcome.
Okay.
Let's take a look at a clip from the Magic in the Moonlight. Oh, my. Go for the scenery, and you'll stay for the film. Right?
Yeah. That's how I would explain it, too.
It's like you're in the south of France for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's a vacation. Take a look. What are we going to see?
Oh, a clip.
You know that I'm in love with you.
You mustn't give your heart away so quickly.
You looked into my eyes, and without even knowing me, you knew me better than I know myself. You knew my dreams and my ambitions. Please don't tell me you're in love with someone else.
Oh, no, of course not. I never had time to fall in love. Mother and I were always traveling, you know. Unlike you, we're members of the working class.
That's over. I'm going to take care of you and pamper you for the rest of your life. Do you like to travel? I mean, on yachts? Do you like to go to parties and buy jewels and clothes and go dancing?
I'm a very good dancer. I'm sure I could Get used to yachts and jewels.
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she lovely? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Emma Stone. God bless you, my dear. Thank you so very much. Have a delightful summer. Good luck with the film. Opens July 25th around the country. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely Emma Stone. We'll be right back with Nathan Fielder, everybody.
I've been trying to touch you for long.
We're firing it up again tomorrow as Dave welcomes Colin Firth, comedian Tommy Shanagan, and St. Vincent. Visit CBS.com/Late Show to watch St. Vincent live on Letterman. St. Vincent's exclusive online concert from the Ed Sullivan Theater can be streamed on demand. Sainthood for amusement purposes only.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next guest, listen to this. He directs, co-writes, and stars on the popular Comedy Central program, Nathan for You. It airs Tuesdays at 10:30 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Nathan Fielder. Everybody. Welcome to the program.
Oh my God! Thank you so much for having me.
This
I'm
is
so
some show you have. What a wonderful idea for a show. We'll get to that in a second. But
Yeah.
You're originally, am I right when I see you're originally from Canada?
Yeah, I'm Canadian.
In what part of Canada?
All right.
Where about?
Vancouver.
Vancouver. What's it like to grow up there? It must be heaven.
Paul's from Canada too.
Yeah,
you know?
Thunder Bay. Yeah.
Not Vancouver. Did you go to Scooter Braun's wedding in Whistler?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Neither did I.
Yeah. But as a kid growing up in...
Did you? Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, he said...
Oh, he did. Oh, you didn't either.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that Justin Bieber's manager?
Yeah.
Justin Bieber's manager.
Everybody was at the wedding, yeah.
But you weren't...
I wasn't there.
I wasn't either, yeah.
Neither was Nathan.
All right.
So I feel better now that he wasn't too.
You want to come back on another night and we'll try this again?
Sorry.
Let's keep going.
I apologize, Dave.
So, growing up in Vancouver, wonderful, I'm guessing, right?
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful place, yeah. Now I live in the States now, so I have to go back and forth all the time.
When's the last time you were there?
Recently, a couple weeks ago.
And now, I've noticed that one time I went across the border and a lot of hassle. And the last time I went across the border, just come on in, we don't care. How is it for you?
It's worse for me because as a Canadian, you know, to come to the States and work, you need to have a visa at first. So that I had to travel with that for a while. But then you can apply for a green card, which
that's
means,
right. I know about the green card. Yeah.
And you can come and go anytime you want. So I was really excited when I got it. Unfortunately, and I've never talked about this before, maybe because I don't know. I don't know if this will get me in more trouble, but my green card has a very unfortunate typo on it. It says that I'm a female. I actually have it because your producers, so you can see right there. All right, yeah, you can show it to...
Can you see it? Oh, yeah. Well, that's the silliest thing I've ever seen. So the guy, the man, the woman at the...
Well, I have to cross with this, and every time you know, it's normally, I don't expect them to look at it, so, you know, I don't really do anything different. I'm a little nervous, but, you know, I make sure to shave or something, but besides that, you know, nothing big. But the last time I just came back, the border guard looked at the card for a very long time and kept looking back up at me, and then back at the card, and then back at me. So I'm thinking, this guy probably sees the female. But I also know that this situation is probably for him, like, you know when you're pretty sure a woman's pregnant?
Yeah. It's very thin ice.
Yes.
Very thin ice.
So
the pressure is really then on him, isn't it?
Right. So I know it's not only me, you know. If he even thinks 10% chance, he might not want to bring it up. So I just looked at him and said, very confidently, is there a problem? And without skipping a beat, he goes, no, not at all. Hands it back and stamps my passport, and I got...
Wow. Is there a problem? Now let's talk about the show. What a delightful...
Back?
Oh, yeah, you can take that back. I'm sorry.
You can have it. I mean, yeah.
No, I wouldn't know what to do with it, for heaven's sakes. The show is a delightful idea. Your idea, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Explain to people the logistics of what happens. You go to a business and you say, here's what we're going to do.
Yeah, so I go to real small businesses with out-of-the-box or unorthodox ideas on how they can market themselves or improve their business.
Like what? What do we do?
So, okay, so one thing I did was to help a gas station bring in customers. Obviously, it's all about the price. So I came up with a way of advertising 50% gas price, $1.75 per gallon, after rebate. Which is, you know what a rebate is. But obviously I didn't want people to claim it. So unlike, you know, a mail-in rebate where you normally mail it in and you get it back, this one, to claim it, you had to drop it off in person at the top of a mountain. So there was... and it worked great because a ton of people came in, like cars jammed every direction once we changed the price. And then when they found out that you had to climb a mountain and drop it off in person, they chose to still buy gas, but they chose not to claim the rebate, which is obviously a free choice. You know, you never have to claim a rebate.
Sure. What mountain are we talking about?
It was called Mount Chileo. It was it's a mountain that was kind of an hour from the gas station, and we were nice enough to shuttle people. A couple of people did actually want to claim it. But we were nice enough to shuttle them to the base.
Go to the base?
Yes, and then they had to climb from there.
Is there a trail to the summit?
There is a trail. There's also some dirt areas that aren't, you know, there were a couple older people, so I did kind of have to help push. I was concerned people would slip and fall too.
Is it in a state park, a national park?
I think it's a park, yeah. Something Chileo.
What state is it in?
Oh, it's California.
California.
Yeah. We did this in Los Angeles.
What elevation? What are we talking about?
I don't know the exact elevation, but a million. I don't know much about mountains. Just a guess.
I know Everest is right around 900,000 feet. So a million may be a little high.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, maybe less.
Yeah.
Less than a million.
So, and did you have somebody up there waiting to pay the rebate?
Well, what they didn't know was that I didn't want to give anyone the rebate. So the rebate drop box was hidden. And to find it, they had to answer a series of riddles that took them through the night.
Through the night?
Yeah.
So they're stuck on the peak for the night.
And we didn't really know if anyone would want to do this rebate, but we were prepared with camping gear and everything.
Yeah.
And 3 people actually stayed the night.
Spent the night?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm getting the sense that this is not legal. None of this is legal, is it?
I mean, sometimes we kind of run stuff by our lawyer, but we don't look into it too detailed because it takes too much time to go through all that, you know?
I think this will factor into your deportation. I just have that feeling.
I mean, I'm honestly...
Well, it's Nathan for you. This is Nathan, and you are you. It's Tuesdays at 10:30 p.m. on Comedy Central. Good to see you, my friend.
Thank you so much, Dave. Yes.
You're a lovely woman.
Pleasure.
Thank you. We'll be right back with American Authors. That's exactly right. Everybody. Our next guests are a very popular band, and their debut album is entitled Oh, What a Life. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome American Authors. Nice job. Good to see you. That was great. I'm fine. Thank you very much. Good to have you with us. The American Authors, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what a life. Lovely. Delightful. Thank you so much for watching. Good night, everybody. That was great.
Now, stay tuned for Greg Ferguson. This is Alan Calder speaking. Good night, everybody.